I don't think those people bring a lot. Like at ThetaCon, there's the people that are there because they just care about the Theta coins and they don't care about the NFT space of Theta, or they want Theta. They want projects that drop coins to just give them free airdrops because they own a lot of Theta.
Yeah,
of actually investing in it.
Oh yeah,
right.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's some entitlement on a level.
Reach.
Yeah, that's insane. So they want money for nothing and chicks for free. Well, yeah, so do I. But like,
This week episode is brought to you by None of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some of Nona's sauce? Too bad. Only Nona decides who gets the sauce.
This week's episode is brought to you by Worldwide Zilla Entertainment. WWZ is already dominating the action in the Theta NFT space with gyms available in Theta Zilla Club and Tygon's Discord, with more coming soon, TM. And now they're ready to take their talents to ETH. You want interoperability? Come and get it. ETH projects will soon be able to host PFP battles in their Discords, all powered by Mactastic and Pixillas, the heroes we need but don't deserve.
Poppin's poppin' and lockin', Magnum scrutinizing, Poppin' Max Podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 34 of the Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, how's 2024 treating you, bud?
still no our play. Still no. Well, all your countdowns basically that or count ups that are coming.
Yeah.
So not good. Not good.
A continuation of 2023?
Yeah. Just more
Yeah,
disappointed if that's even possible.
Well, first of all, I don't fully believe you, but we'll get into that more a little bit later.
Okay.
As you mentioned, let's just jump right into our reverse countdowns here. So we got K Fuel coming in. We're at 362 days,
That's
just
almost
about
a
to
year.
cross that year marker. Yeah, we're there. We got Space Junk, 220 days since episode 2. Episode 3 must be a movie they're making about episode 3. Outliers, 116 days, but only about 3 since TGIF. Is that accurate?
3 since TJF?
3 days.
As of Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sunday, Monday.
It's the first
that work?
TGIF of the year. We just celebrated.
Yeah. It's a true celebration. We got Professor Owen Drinks to Not Amanda Berry, and that's at 597 days. I would get on top of that, sir. Imaginary Friends, we're up to 160 days. Dorks, we're up to...
Imaginary Friends were up to 160 days since you
Friend
said on
zone.
August 2nd that when asked, I'm going to talk to the rest of the team about going to ThetaCon, but we'll let you guys know soon.
Keep you posted on that.
That's a cliffhanger if I've ever heard one.
Dorks, 53 days, and on some accounts I've heard they've ruined Web3 for some people.
They really have. Who was it? Who did I say this was? Did I say KJ?
KJ, shout out.
KJ Crown, which
One
is
of the billions and billions that doesn't listen.
Kevin Johnson. He says this was on the Twitter or the X. The Dork NFT, the @Dork NFT, killed NFTs for me. There is no way I can trust another community with my hard-earned Ethereum after that. Thank Chris for teaching me that Web3 is a scam. That's KJ Crown.
Well, dude, congratulations on that being your first time being scammed.
Oh, could have happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Twitch Pixel, 193 days. And before we get into the headliner of these, let's take one off of the reverse countdowns. You know where I'm going with this?
No.
You don't know.
Well, I want to hear where this is going on, because if the thing you're talking about, I'm calling shenanigans, but But whatever.
Oh, wait, I skipped Logan Paul now, didn't I? So
yeah.
that'll be the penultimate. So we do have one good one that came off, and it's not
Boy,
that.
Logan Paul.
Nope.
Which one's that?
It is our boy Fame. He's back. Insiders.
He's back.
Have you seen him?
I've seen his account.
Yeah.
On Discord.
He's posted. I believe he even had a Spaces. He seems to be back. So first of all, I'm happy the guy's healthy and able to be back online. So I just hope he doesn't go a million miles an hour like he was doing before. Just like, pace yourself, buddy. We're all here for the long run. Did you release any of your insiders into the wild during these times?
Why would I?
Exactly.
It'd be, it's what's the point at this time?
Yeah, I think our boy Chief actually did some scooping during these times. So
Yeah.
Shout out on that.
Oh wow. Big shout out, Chief.
After he sold the dorks at the all-time high. Congratulations on that one as well.
Yeah. Who would have thought Chief made the sale of the year, selling all his dorks at the high?
Yeah.
Good for him.
No, absolutely.
That should give him, you were supposed to give an award for December out because I did November. You were supposed to give an award out for somebody in the space. I forget what kind of bullshit name I called it back in November. But
who did you give it to? I don't even remember this.
Yeah, you remember this. Mel got it.
Oh, right.
Front of the Pinecast.
My apologies on that. That's right. So yeah, obviously Chief gets the award for December. Congratulations, Chief. In hindsight, brilliant move. One of those things that I feel like I saw coming and then just got blinded by everyone else's hysteria. Thanks, General.
I did sell a gold for 0.3 ETH, I think, or 0.31 or 0.32 ETH.
Solid.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm not going to lie. I did sell a few of them, but I wish I sold more of them. So yeah,
here we are.
Feel bad for the guy who bought the number 1 NFT, Jason.
Ew. Yeah, and then your boy Logan Paul, right? So
no, your boy.
I don't know. I mean, this one came from your department here. I think it was your intern that got this one. So I'm going to put him in Team Mags, as some would say. Team Mags for life. 349 days. Now, I think that he would try to argue that he's coming off of this reverse countdown.
I think he would, and I would say no, because what was the? Just go ahead, Pop. What else we got on that? Why?
So, I mean, basically, he came out of the blue, right, and said that, I'm so thankful to be able to refund you guys on this crypto zoo project. It's
after
been
2 years.
Has it been 2 years though? Because we got the countdown at 300. Maybe 2 years since it happened, and a year since. Okay. So 2 years since it happened, and almost a year since he said he was going to. He finally got the money to give some back to the community. Now it felt
ingenuous, and it felt self-serving. I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I did a little bit of digging on this, and so there was there was the eggs, right, and then there was like the zoo token separately.
Yep.
And this refund is only for the eggs, not for the zoo token. So by some accounts, he earned about 18 million between the two projects, and he's so generously giving back $2 million of it.
Well, and after all this time, I mean, and you're a bean canner. If you had that much money a little bit ago, it's probably worth more than it is now. And then interest,
Yeah.
He's not paying that out, but also too, if you took this bullshit deal, then you can't sue him for the coins.
Right. Yeah, you had to sign a terms of service. Right?
Yeah, here we go.
Who does that?
Yeah, Replay.
Oh, wait. What are we talking about? I thought we were talking about Logan Paul.
We are, but Replay, when you see these crazy terms of service, that's when you should get that like that you're being attacked, like
Spidey sense.
Bruce Lee, Spidey
Yeah.
sense. Like the terms of service we've talked about for Replay are just a joke, and they are only there for one thing, and that's to take care of them and continue to make American customers eat shit. So, he also had the goal. We said that last week too.
Yeah.
But your boy Logan had the gall to say that not only was he not reimbursing the coins, those were speculative. And I pointed out in the white paper, he's pointing out the fact in the white paper that he warned people that it's speculative, and that's at your own risk. But what was the thing about it was this game that never happened, that he thought was going to happen because he didn't do his due diligence and actually think these people could deliver on what he told people they could deliver on. And does he strike you as a guy like, hey, let's have a game with dino eggs or some nonsense? Like, that seemed like a Logan Paul thing.
Well, he strikes me as a guy that would, just basically sell anything.
Yeah.
That he could. Whoever's going to pay him, that's what he likes. That's his favorite
right.
thing.
So moral of the story is he could have paid this a while ago, and he's only doing it to cover himself. It looks good for the PR for him, or he thinks it will. But this is a guy, Logan Paul. He does other nonsense stuff. I can't stand this guy. But he did a while ago during the boom. He bought like some sealed, was it like a Pokemon boxes of like original Pokemon cards or something like that? Does that sound right?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'll tell you. So I'll just rely on my shitty memory. But he bought it. Now it was put in the thing that the guy that bought it was told that it was in its original box. He didn't open it. The guy that bought it previously didn't open it, and he did that because he wanted to maintain the integrity of the original seal of the case. So a case, I don't know if a case back then is for Magic would be 6. No, whatever. So I don't know what the case would have been of Pokemon cards, but he opens the thing and it was like complete like tamper job. So he lost his shit and he got money. He basically went at the guy because the guy, like, I don't even think the guy guaranteed it. He just said, I thought this is real. I bought it. And now he was looking to flip it. And people looked at the seal of the box, which is bullshit because if you don't open it, you don't know what's going in there. Like, anyone could buy stop tape to make it look like it was originally like packaged and shipped, but this dumbass bought it. He got his money back pretty fucking quick after that. Like I bet you it was millions he spent on this. And
wow.
But the thing, the point being is, he said he went to the guy that sold it, who told him up front that he can't verify the authenticity. He believed
it was speculative.
Right, it was speculative. And so the amount of fucking clicks Logan Paul must have made just on opening it and revealing that he bought a bunch of shit that he got scammed. He made money on getting scammed from the monetization, and then he got money back from that. Meanwhile, these poor people that bought the eggs and coins are just being treated like dickheads, and
yeah.
So,
and they're not even all American.
Yeah, that we know of. I don't know. I'll assume that.
I would doubt it. But yeah, I saw that we had a few people tag us in some of this stuff over the course of the week. I thought that was funny.
Do you think it's because of us that he thought he had to do something? We put him on the clock. He's like, "Oh fuck, Pops and Mags is at my back."
They're on us.
Yeah.
They didn't get invited to JPEG NYC, but they're on us now. I saw that post, and the first thing that crossed my mind is like, man, this seems so sketchy. Like, people are going to click on that link and like get their wallets drained or something. Like, it just looked wrong. Like, there's really no reason to have anybody do anything in order to refund them. All of this is on the blockchain, and you can see who bought what and when they bought it. It's as easy as gathering that data and reimbursing them if that's what you want to do. Like, people shouldn't have to do anything, especially go to like some
You got to adhere to my terms of service.
Right. It was probably like a 25-page document or something. I believe it was crazy.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm not giving him credit. Like, at least I'm not giving him any credit, and it's worse. And I think it's bullshit. But I just will say he did something, I guess, which is, I don't know. Is that different than like Replay that refuses to acknowledge this?
I don't know.
Are they about the same? Is it about the same?
Well, I mean, so we're there now. So now we got our play staking index is 381 days in arrears. The token drop for U.S. citizens, 464 days. I did notice this week that you must have made a partnership deal with these guys. You had a new hat on.
I did not. I think Simple Pine, front of the Pinecast.
Not American.
He was really taken away with this last episode.
International listener. Yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
Congratulations on being international, Simple.
Yeah. Must be nice to
you
be
win.
Cindy's and international. It's like the rich get richer.
Ooh.
Eee.
Yeah. So yeah, you and Swampy really had a week this week. I see you're making new friends.
Well, did you see the damn post from the Papa Mags account that the intern put out? How embarrassing is that? We run a quality operation. I'd like to think, but
half the time, yeah.
That guy, I didn't fire him yet. I'm gonna still give him a chance, but that just seemed like,
I heard you gave him a raise.
A raise in my blood pressure when he sent that. He said, "This is what was posted. Say, official announcement from the Office of Magnum Pineapple or something. Effective noon today, a call for the mass boycott of watching and earning of all Imagine Replay #War to TV content for all U.S. customers. I want to tune us up for lunch. Are you still transcribing?" I mean, it's boneheaded, is what it is. But yes, I mean, the point of the matter, right, is that I don't think, and people, not financial advice, right? Do whatever you want to do, but if you want to support the cheating spouse, that's blatantly cheating in front of you, then go ahead. Then you're gonna fucking love Replay. If you think it's bullshit that you helped build their platform and you should be silenced for voicing your opinions because you're American, then maybe you should boycott. But they have no interest in you except your money and your time watching that they're going to try to build up their platform and probably pass off to someone else and sell it and be gone. But I don't. And the poll. So the poll, Swampy's poll. You saw this, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
I mean, what do you think about that poll?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that there's a lot of quiet U.S. citizens that are not happy with the way they're being treated. Is what it seems like.
So Swampy's poll, he says, anyone who holds Imagine Replay token, do you have an issue with Replay not giving US-based customers access to their coins and refusing to cite their direct concerns with a corresponding US law? ? And there was 4 choices. There was no, there was yes, there was it's not their fault, and then there was no, and I defend them. And it was interesting, but yes, people said this is wrong, 57% overwhelming support, but 20% said no. Of 138 votes, 20 people said no, or 20% said no, 16% said it's not their fault, and 7% said no, it's not their fault, and I defend them. It's crazy.
Well, that's Snuffle Up, I guess. He picked that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a few more votes, but
yeah.
I mean, if you were given, your Imagine Replay coin for whatever reason, regardless of national or international status, I just think, you you can't voice your opinion. I don't think it's proper to voice your opinion on the matter. You know what I mean? Like if you were American and you got the coin, I don't think
Yeah.
that's then.
I mean, if this was the other way around, right?
Yeah, and but the comments, were crazy on this too. Red Eyed Cat, right? He says, "Well, do you want them to report your stack to the IRS?" And it's like, stack of what? We have nothing that's worth nothing, but we have a whole fucking lot of it. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Then,
I mean, if my choice is to get it and have it reported, then I would choose that over not getting it.
Would you prefer nothing as opposed to something? Is what it comes down to. But
Right.
Can you? And then this gem at what is it? Austin, Texas EDM says, "Can you really blame them when they have an active threat with Gary going on? Not everyone can afford to get lit up by him and go to court. Take a chill pill." What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't see how has it stopped any other project on Theta. Like every other token that's dropped on Theta, US and international can get, including T-Drop. It's like I don't see where the argument is on that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that goes to back to my point where now they're being concerned. They no law changed, no guidance changed since they sold this shit to us, right? It hasn't.
Right.
There's been nothing. So to deny us and fall back on legal stuff sounds like they want to steer clear. Because what are some of the reasons you might want to steer clear of doing this? Because you can do it. You just fucking do it. You can KYC Americans. You can KYC people. The reason why you're doing it is because the uncertainty that now you have an issue with also won't look good if you're trying to sell it. But if you never follow through with that crowd, then you have nothing to worry about. So it's like they're taking the easy way out, and they're the ones that created the problem. And I disagree with me and Swampy and other people who didn't get their coins for watching like they were told. I disagree that we're the bad people bringing it up constantly. People are. Is there staking going on and all this stuff? Like why they let what is it? People can. Do they have validators or what do they have?
Yeah,
that you can like none of that was brought up before, and we've mentioned it before that you need certain kind of internet requirements and capacity. I don't fucking know, flux capacitor to even do it, right? Yeah. So but you could have spent. Like Swampy could have just, if he knew that, he could have bought all that, been ready to go to do that, and saved a lot of money on
exactly.
the NFTs. But I don't know. I think I'm not giving up this high pressure campaign, and I'm not scared of Gary. I'm not scared of Gary's mom, and I'm not scared of Dan, Josh, or Krish. I think they're scammers, and I'm going to keep calling them out on it every week.
Oh, goody.
Tygon King on that point said, which I haven't heard from him in a while.
No, he's been a little bit active lately, though. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Should have been explained prior to the sale. Lots of rule changing going on after money is made.
I mean, that's a novel idea. Yeah, and it goes back to, like I said before, it's one thing for. Not that it's right at all for the people that watched and earned. If they can't get theirs, that's one thing. I don't agree with it at all. But for those that, for these NFT sales that were done with this sole purpose of helping, our play out, and I know Psycho as well, and we love Psycho, and we wish the best for that. But this thing was done with a promise of multipliers and this and that of our play token. So people spent a lot of money under false pretenses, and I don't agree with that. And, I don't care who you are, American or international, whatever it is. Like if this happened in any other project and it was Americans that were getting the benefits and international that wasn't, I would be outspoken about that too. So to have people be like, oh, you American whiners, you're just whining because you don't have, it's like, what kind of nonsense is that? It just doesn't make any sense. Like,
And you said
I
that
don't
from
get
the
it.
beginning. I said,
Yeah.
let him eat cake.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, no, you were saying that from the beginning, that it should be applied equitably across countries. There shouldn't be, someone should have first right access to do that. When primarily, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it's mostly Americans, and they're definitely the biggest country that is involved in watching and earning, supposedly. But and two guys, let's not forget the fact that they encouraged multiple streaming early on.
Correct.
There wasn't a limit. You could stream in the background, and once they developed the dashboard, they would you'd get those coins. At least you could see them.
Yes.
So they encouraged that, and then they said, no, let's not do that. They dropped it to 3, then it went to 1, or they dropped it to, and then it was 5, and now it's 3. I don't even know
exactly.
anymore.
5 and then 3, I believe it was.
But we gave them a lot of leeway because they're figuring out the space, doing that stuff. But when you see what's happening is you've built their platform, but you're gonna say that the majority of the people that built your platform don't deserve what was promised to them, but everyone else can get that. So that doesn't make any sense, and I'm not standing for it. I'm not even going to sit for it.
Well, I think Theta York said he was selling some passports and things of that nature if anyone wants to have a UK residence to get these tokens.
I think of that Chappelle meme. Anyone have any of that R play?
Ooh. So, you happen to mention as we kick this thing off that 2024 hasn't been good for you. Is that correct?
2024. I mean, I took a lot of shit for the drop and chow story last week. I did that to avoid having a bad Christmas, and it didn't work.
No, that was amazing. I knew that. I had a feeling that was going to not be the last I heard of that as I was listening to it. But hey, listen, some guys have all the luck here, right? We got a fantasy football champ in the house, TZC fantasy football, as well as in private life, Team Bathrobe. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Me and Kev, if any listeners of the show familiar with Kev, I like to talk about Kev. Kev's a crazy guy. They did not like it because Kev did all the work on that league, and I just split it with him.
You got to love that, though. I mean, how different times have changed.
Well, me and Kev in the old league were always, when we had our own teams, we were always like, I don't know, we were always beat up. I think I got to the Super Bowl twice and lost. He got to the Super Bowl once and lost. We were just, and that league was a long running league. But this dynasty league that they set up, Kev really put the effort in, and we won the league by what was it? 1.8 points. 1.8 points. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Who is it? Reed on Green Bay. So we had a huge lead, and we only had to fade Reed. We put a bunch of side bets, insane side bets if he had a career game on. So he got that last touchdown before halftime.
And he did have a career game.
He did. Well, he's a rookie, but I mean, it was a career. It was a career type game for half, technically. Yeah. Even more amazing. And once that touchdown happened, we were 0.18 points, but then he never came back from halftime.
He got hurt. Yeah,
he got hurt
second half.
So that's a heck of a way to lose the championship for the loser. But I'll take my money all day on that one. But shout out to Team Bathrobe.
Yeah, exactly. Congratulations on that. That's I'm very impressed. Very impressed. The times have changed since Kev's always famous. We're in the third round, and somebody drafts him. He's like, I never heard of him. Or, never heard of that. Never heard of him. Yeah. Oh, he's just the starting running back for the Chargers. Yeah, never heard of him. But
when I drafted Marshawn Lynch for $1.
Oof.
And nobody else bid on Marshawn Lynch. And who?
That was
Marshawn Lynch?
year.
Who?
Yeah, that was this year.
No, that was before his breakout season.
Yep.
And we will be right back.
This week's episode is brought to you by Dr. Theta's Community Guardian Node. Theta's premier community guardian node where you can stake your Theta if you don't run your own guardian node. Best of all, 100% uptime so you do not miss any rewards and 0 fees so you earn 100% of your T-Fuel. Trusted by Theta Labs, you can easily stake directly within your wallet. Simply go to the staking tab, choose Delegated Guardian Node, and find Dr. Theta's Guardian Node. Quick, simple, reliable, and best of all, safe, as the coins never leave your wallet. Stake with the doc today. This week's episode is brought to you by GuardiansOfTheta.com, offering 0% one-click Theta Guardian staking with random monthly token giveaways. Guardians also airdropped everyone staking with him an NFT that you're able to stake and earn T-Vibe. 100% uptime, 0 fees, random giveaways, what's not to love? Stop paying 4% and come join the fam with Guardians of Theta.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
After last week's episode, there was a bit of a clap back in some other areas too, not just about your drop and trow, but
what else?
a little about the Cosmo thing, right?
My God.
Backhanded passive aggressiveness that I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable. So, I mean, somebody posted something and I went to look. It was a post from Ho 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 Santa, our boy Wolvie.
Friend of the podcast.
Yeah, and of many other names too. Who knows them all? But yeah, I went on there and I found that I was blocked by him. I was like, what the heck? That's weird. I did go to like my list to see if I blocked him because, you know, I might have, but I didn't. But then I find out afterwards that he blocked me, and then he's like running his mouth about me with like all of these popper pictures of like NFT money grabbing and stuff like that. It's like what kind of a person does that? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know,
I will say, you and Wolvie have had this oil in water or vinegar.
Says who? I've done nothing to the guy. What have I done to him? Like literally, like I invited him on here because like I've invited him like 3 times, and I would love for him to come on here and explain what exactly I did to deserve. Like it started with like major passive aggressiveness towards me without tagging me, and then I'd see it and be like, "What the heck? Like this is weird." And then now he blocks me and continues to run his mouth about me. It's like, dude, what is your problem? Like, and how can you call me an NFT money grabber? Like, when did I grab money? Like, we don't have a project.
I can vouch that you haven't grabbed money from NFTs.
We have not sold a project. We have not sold a coin. We have not, like, how am I doing that? I don't get it.
Yeah, I just think it's funny because I always like when you're getting shit on. And
I know you do. Yes, I know you do. I understand that.
And I have a good relationship with Santa and Wolvie.
Yeah, Team Mag for life. Yeah.
So he's a different as they would say across the pond. He's a different bloke. You know, he's got different sense of humor. But I just find those interactions funny. But I don't. You know, I think the point of all this is, I'll let you finish, but I think that I think the point of this is David and Theta, or both of them, basically rugged this project through no fault of you. You had nothing to do with it. You built the Discord, right? You said
I didn't build anything.
You didn't build anything.
Nothing.
Maybe that's why Wolvie's mad at you.
Okay. He didn't build anything either. I should be mad at him.
He builds a lot of art on the daily.
No, he doesn't build the art. The Midjourney builds the art.
Okay. He shows original works of art all the time that no one's ever seen.
Congratulations.
but I think I the thing the thing I'll agree is, I mean, I don't want to get into other stuff, but about agreeing or disagreeing, but I don't like you guys. I don't like this tuffle you guys are having, or is that TM'd? Sorry, Swampy. But I want you guys to be better. I fuck, I don't know.
But dude,
I think it shouldn't be. For someone who loves dunking on you, I don't think you should be the lightning rod for this. I think David and Theta should be the lightning rod for this.
This has absolutely nothing to do with me, and somehow I'm a target of his, and it's kind of creepy. Like, what did I do? This goes back to, he was Team Magnum during Pine Madness, which, whatever, we were having fun. He created some extremely sketchy, like weird memes of me, which was, I didn't appreciate. But whatever, I asked him to take it down. He took it down, but it was like super creepy, like that. Over the line, in my opinion. But now, fast forward to Cosmos, and at first I wasn't going to get in. Then I was like, anything else back then, it was like, oh, hype this, hype that. I thank Simple Pine a lot for getting me involved in this, because it was mostly his fault. But it was I forget how far down the line, TBEER, who was a major purchaser, reached out to me, and he wanted to create a Discord, an official Discord for the Cosmographia. So I was like, yeah, I'll help, like, get people and like do as much as I can, So guess what the first thing I did was when that happened? Guess who the first person I reached out to was?
Wolvie.
Yeah, Wolvie. I was like, dude, hey, we're putting this Discord together. Why don't you, I know you're big into this. Why don't you come be a mod? And he turned me down, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not forcing you to do it. Like, whatever. So we're continuing going back and forth, having some conversation with TBEER. TZC comes to join in because he had his own Discord at the time, and he knew kind of more ins and outs of how to run a Discord. And we have some conversations with Davey Boy. And meanwhile, Wolvie is going nuts on Twitter at the time, it was called. And he puts up some flipping off NFT, flipping off pictures to Davey Boy about Cosmographia and this and that, just going off against Cosmographia. And it was at that time that I was trying to get him also back in, as a moderator, because or it was after that. And then TBEER reaches out. He's like, dude, I don't know. He's like, I see all this stuff on Twitter. He's like, I don't think it's a good idea to have him in here. I was like, well, hey, that's fine. He certainly was outspoken against the project in a major way at that time. So I couldn't really argue it. It was all public domain on Twitter. He was posting this stuff. It is what it is. So I don't know, does he think that I got paid to do this stuff get paid as a moderator? Because yeah, I helped a lot in the beginning. And then I had those conversations with Davey Boy, and I reached out to Kyle, and I was like, man, this don't add up. I'm just done. I'm done with this. I was looking for my DMs with him, but I couldn't find him because he's deleted his Twitter, he's deleted his Discord, or he's done something where I can't pull up old conversations that I had with him. So I had these conversations, and I was like, dude, I don't know. It's basically explaining exactly what I went through with this. And I was like, I'm kind of I'm not really involved in this anymore. And I was trying to not sell him, but I was excited, super excited, which I still am, about Symbies. I was like, dude, this one's really got it going on. The creator is involved. It's the kind of things that you want to see in a project, and told him exactly what I was doing. So he shouldn't be surprised that I wasn't really involved in Cosmographia. And then all of a sudden I'm starting to get I'm still listed as a moderator in Discord. I never even went in
Shout
the
out.
Discord. Not anymore, dude. I deleted the Discord. Okay. Like, it's such a big problem that I was like listed as a mod in the Discord for whatever reason. I never got paid. I never got one NFT. I never got anything from that.
You didn't get your HDs?
Only the ones that everybody else got. Did I even get an HD? I did get an Eagle HD. Yes. But it was just the 1 through 200, right? That wasn't anything special. Everybody that had a 1 through 200 got the HDs, and that was all public knowledge and known at the same time as I knew it. Everybody else knew it, so I wasn't operating on any information that anybody else had. So I don't get it, man. I didn't get paid from this. I didn't get anything from this, but I'm some big NFT money grabber. For what reason? Because I tried to get him as a moderator from the beginning, and he didn't want to, and then blew his chances. And then, now he's the big boy in the block there with like 193 of them plus a whole bunch of other ones. So I don't know, man. I just don't get it.
Okay. I believe you don't get it. I don't get it. Let's back to your boy Davy Boy though. I thought of this after the episode, and you said after talking with him, you basically run to the guys that this guy wanted nothing to do with Discord, but the guy launched the biggest fucking Discord in the history of Discord with his Midjourney Discord room. It made an insane amount of money doing that. So I don't think I want to fact check that comment.
I don't think that I said that. He didn't want to be a community manager of an NFT project, is what I said.
I don't know. Well, we'll let Buddy decide.
We can let Buddy decide. Buddy's team popper. So,
but that is a point.
He's also
right?
blocked by Ho 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 Santa, by the way. And I found a bunch of other people that have been blocked by him that are like, man, this is strange, So,
well, and Davy Boy blocked a lot of those guys too.
Yeah, he didn't block me though. We went to high school together, so we're close.
Did you really?
Yeah, of course. You didn't?
No.
Okay.
No, but I think you're joking.
Of course, I'm joking.
No, I know. I was selling that I didn't think you were joking by saying I think you're joking. but it's just funny. He had such aversion to this Discord. I don't want anything to do with it. Then the dude launches the biggest fucking Discord in history.
Doesn't it make sense though? Doesn't it make sense? I don't want to be a community manager for this project because I have this other thing going on that I know about, and I'm going to do that. I think we need to hear from him, and I think we need to hear from Theta on this. Because and hey, here's the other thing, right? For the longest time, we didn't talk about Cosmographia. You brought it up to me way before I was never going to say anything out of respect to people that were buying it, right? But now I look back, and honestly, I think that bringing it up and talking about it is probably the best thing that we can do for anyone that has any, right? I still have a few. I'm not ever going to get rid of all of them. I like the ones that I have, but bringing it up is the only way to apply pressure. It's just like our play, right? It's just like our play. If everybody stays quiet, they're just going to do whatever they want to do. If nobody's bringing up Cosmographia ever. I don't ever hear anybody talking about it. So if we're the only ones talking about it and bringing it up, we're obviously at least bringing it to the surface so that these issues can be revealed and seen and hopefully something done about.
Yeah, I guess the point is, we have no problem going after Theta when we think they're wrong and they make mistakes. They do some good stuff though too. The problem is also that I think given this guy who basically got paid for the project and might be the reason why it appears that it rugged, I think not saying anything is not right. And I think, like you said, we need to apply pressure, because if we don't stand up, for ourselves, then no one's going to stand up for us. And I think, set this guy back a few, because so he could put it on his resume that he rugged a community.
I disagree with that, man. if I build a machine and you want to come use my machine, that doesn't mean that I have to manage what you use my machine.
Was he in the Discord? Was he the
Barely.
face of the project?
The face of the project, he was anonymous.
But he was anonymous. He wasn't anonymous. You know,
Of course he was. He definitely is. He was outed because of because he posted something on Twitter, on the Cosmographia Twitter, and then he deleted it quick, and then he posted it on his own page, and that's how he got caught.
Yeah, okay, but that's perfect because that's perfect. That shows intent, though. You can't say that he didn't want to do that, but then he did it. You can't put the genie back in the genie bottle.
What are you talking about?
If David was the one, David posted that from the Cosmo account, well, then he had access to the Cosmo account. That means he's involved with the Cosmo account. Are you following?
Okay, and
savvy? Well, so you can't just say after the fact that I never wanted to be a part of this. I think it's really convenient to say that. I do. I think if you took it's like, okay, it's like you're going to first base. It's like that story I told you when I was in Cuba, playing on that damn softball team, and the ball went by, and the player, ran down the baseline, but then he made a turn because he thought the ball went past me. And then when he saw that I got it and I walked up, he kind of was slowly walking back to the bag. And then I hit him. He got rung up. He showed intent by doing that. And there's more stuff we don't know that needs to be known, but he doesn't get a pass in my book until the facts come out. So he's guilty until proven innocent in my book. Theta 2. So
okay. Hey, so I happened to notice on Twitter that our boy Simon, who listens at least every once in a while, probably not this episode.
Is he a friend of the podcast? He hasn't been on the show.
I think he is a friend of the Pinecast, and I know he wanted to chat with us, and then I just never heard back from him. So I don't know. I mean, we're here. We're here if you want to chat. Mentioned it a few times anyway. But so we were playing poker at ThetaCon, TZC Poker Night, Friday night. And I had the pleasure of having him to my left and Brian Macer, shout out, to my right. And there was constant conversation regarding the current T-Fuel metal print that was up for auction. And I think they both wanted it. And Simon wanted it, and he kept bargaining for free shipping over the pond because he was leaving from ThetaCon to go somewhere else to continue a vacation, and couldn't really bring it with him where he was going. So hey, there was a good end to the story. I don't know the middle of it, but I did see that Simon has the T-Fuel metal print, and it is hung up on his wall. So congratulations on that. It looks amazing.
We can put that saga to bed. I'm going to cross that out.
And just so everyone's aware, it was a Jason Page light painting of T-Fuel. So, yes.
There was also a T-drop and a Theta.
Yes, there was. T-drop went first, and then Theta was the last one. Not sure what the prices were, but I know, and I don't know who got the other two, but I knew Simon wanted that one, and saw that he had it hung up. So
yeah, I know there was one. Me and Mitch were like neck and neck and bidding, I think, on the Theta one, but I don't know. I think I didn't win it.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you that. I think that's how I remember it. Could be wrong.
Okay. Yeah, probably. But hey,
yeah.
So I heard that you made some money this week.
Well,
made some T-Fuel.
I made some T-Fuel. Yes, it was a little amount of T-Fuel. Yes, but I did.
Enough for a beer, a T-beer.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know what T-beer's going for.
Well, yeah. So, not a friend of the Pinecast, not a friend of NFTs at all. Thetzilla, THET, not to be confused with ThetaZilla,
or ThetaZilla Club,
or ThetaZilla Club, or Zilla TZC, or whatever else he's got going on.
Sure.
Yeah, so this guy that's on Twitter that is just always constantly bashing NFTs and how they're all money grabs and scams. decides to drop a meme coin. It's pretty comical because to me, dude, a meme coin is basically a rugged NFT. Like a rugged NFT is a meme coin. It's the same thing. So, and honestly, I don't care. Like our friend of the Pinecast, Blaze, he dropped a couple meme coins, Teabag and D Nuts. Is that what a D's is? It D, whatever it was, but
one of them.
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Anybody can go create whatever coin they want, but you know, he makes kind of a big deal out of it, opens up a liquidity pool with it, and matches it 1-to-1 with T Fuel, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion, because he's holding all of it. Literally, he's the only one that can make the LP because nobody else has any of this stuff, and just puts it out there.
So I don't know. I don't know if it was pegged at the value of T Fuel when he did it.
Yes, it was 1-to-1.
Okay, but here's the thing. So I made money on T Fuel off two swaps. So I put 900 something T Fuel in, and I got 500 TBEER.
Right, because you weren't the first one to buy it. So the ratio changed.
Okay.
Because it started at 1-to-1, and you can only buy it with T Fuel because nobody has TBEER except for him.
Right. Then I went to sell it, and I sold the 500 TBEER back, and I got like 1,800 T Fuel for it.
Incredible.
So that's a good day.
Yeah, that's incredible.
TBEER's on me, you guys.
Hey, you heard it, guys. Oh, you heard it. Yes. That's going on the count up if it doesn't happen.
I'm cutting that out.
No.
Yes.
No. But yeah, I mean, listen, I don't have an issue with a meme coin. I think it's ridiculous, the pairing that he did. But then, you know, I look at he posts a website, and I look at the website, and you look, and it's like roadmap, DEX listing. Like, are you serious? Like, and then he's posting all this stuff. Oh, I just applied to CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. I look up the requirements for being posted on CoinGecko. It's like you have to have a valuation of $200,000, which, because of his pairing, he's actually getting kind of close because he's holding 985 million of them or whatever. And I don't even. He's holding.
There's only a million of them though, right?
So he's holding. All right. So he's holding
200,000.
A bunch of
10,000 or 100,000.
Anything that's not in the liquidity pool from the start, he's holding. Right. So pretty much all of it. And then you need $200,000 of trading per month. Okay, good luck. You need a liquidity pool with a valuation of $200,000 or something like that. It's like, you know, all of this stuff. He's not even close. But just like a bad NFT project, he's putting out a roadmap with this, you know, this stuff on there. It's like, how are you gonna, like, what's the point of a DEX listing? Like a DEX listing for people to buy something that what are they going to do with it? I don't know. I don't get it. It just, for somebody that thinks NFTs are a scam to just go and do this, I mean, this is a guaranteed win for him. He's winning already off of he's already earned off of the LP because you get paid a percentage when you provide liquidity. And now he could just take all of his funds off of there, and he made a bunch of T Fuel from you guys. I don't get it.
I came into Theta later than you, so I've seen him around on the boards, but I don't know who he is. So I think it's, you know, me,
I don't know who he is either. He's just a guy that hates NFTs and thinks I didn't know they're all scams.
Thanks for educating me. I believe you. I think it's my stance on meme coins. I don't like them. And when you're saying it's a meme coin, you know, is that for the creator to decide that it's a meme coin? I don't know. And then, but two, like Twitter, that we're involved, like we're really like Web3 NFT, kind of like Theta X or Twitter, right? That's where we do most of our stuff on, right? There's other people, there's ETH, you know, there's some cross stuff, sure, but like a lot of the content, the people we know are Theta NFT holders. So there's people like me that don't have as much Theta or T Fuel, but they have a lot of Theta NFTs. And then there's people with Theta NFTs and Theta crypto as well, like Chief,
Right.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Most people. Yeah.
Right. But so we're fun. These people that don't like NFTs, like I don't have any time for them. You know what I mean? Like they don't like, I mean, we have an NFT pineapple fucking Pinecast 52nd ranked. And
Oof.
yeah. But we made the top 52, you know, glass half empty. But we were involved in crypto before NFTs, and I don't know about you. I would, when I first heard about NFTs and crypto kitties, and I was like, I want nothing to do with this nonsense.
Sure.
That sounds insane. Why would I spend my hard-earned or hard-bought crypto on that? And then all of a sudden now I'm the other way NFT heavy, because I do believe in it and I do like it.
Yeah.
My JPEGs look better than your code.
Ooh.
So, but I'm saying is there's no like personality in those, because they just, I don't know, want to make money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we got a lot of dank humor, and I don't think those people bring a lot. Like at ThetaCon, there's the people that are there because they just care about the Theta coins and they don't care about the NFT space of Theta, or they want Theta. They want projects that drop coins to just give them free airdrops because they own a lot of Theta instead of actually investing in it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's some entitlement on a level.
Reach.
Yeah, that's insane. So they want money for nothing and chicks for free. Well, yeah, so do I. But like, the point being is those all coiners, I guess, would you call them all coiners? They're not fun.
Maybe, yeah, like I don't know. Theta OGs?
They're not.
I don't know. What are they?
They're not fun either. All NFTs or NFTs and crypto, but these all crypto NFTs are garbage. I don't want to waste my time with those people, and they're not fun. So
yeah, no, listen, there's a ton of NFT projects that are garbage, and there's also a ton of tokens that are garbage too.
TBEER, as previously mentioned on this Pinecast.
I mean, yeah, what's the point of making a meme coin? Like, why? What's the necessity of it?
You were like the first one he retweeted though after he launched.
Yeah, I fudded him with just straight facts. I basically said all NFTs are scams, which is his opinion, and he stated it loud and proud. But buy my coin, which he's also trying to get everyone to buy my coin. And then I said, good luck with the listing. And I listened, and I gave him the listing requirements. I'm not sure where the FUD is.
Sounds like you had a heck of a week.
I started out the year 2 days in a row with nonsense. Yeah. What's going on? I don't get it, man. It is what it is. But
yeah.
Hey, but we had I don't think we announced this last week, the Tygon Tuffle that we had for what I can't Horcon. What was the name of the Tygon? Do you remember?
Yeah. No, I don't. It looked fucking cool though.
It did. It did.
Well, it's like Mean Guns. Do you know what kind of gun that is? No, I just know the sound it makes when it takes another man's life.
Yeah, so congratulations to the Thetazilla Club. He won the Tygon Tuffle, and
good for him.
Yeah,
Love
rigged, and he also happened to take down the Holiday Hoedown. I mean, sounds like an inside job if we're talking movies.
Everything's coming up TZC.
Oh yeah, exactly. So,
well,
congratulations with that.
I mean, it was Max Hoedown, so
yeah, it was.
But I mean, you can put the conspiracy theory hats or the replay scumbag hats on and proud sponsor and think about that. But
or whatever hat you want. Yep. And the last thing on my list here is I don't know if we're going to have to add something that was on the count up back onto the count up now for a different reason.
Say what?
We talked about our POG boxes last week.
Oh my God.
The big reveal was slated for Jan 5, which is 2 days in the past at the time of recording. So went on there and it's not available yet.
Yeah. I waited after midnight to because I'm like, oh.
Are you serious?
I just happened to be okay. Like I didn't wait up to midnight, but I realized it was past midnight and it was the 5th. So I was like, "Fucking A, let me find my fucking thing that I probably lost now."
Exactly where I was going with this.
So I pulled it out, did the thing, and it's like, "Oh crap! Did I put it back in a safe place?" We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, I sent it to you. And one of our pals, and I was like, "What the heck? How
Yep.
That's not cool."
Yeah, it's disappointing, and I don't know how things work in your house, but in my house, things that I don't put away immediately have it's just they get put away or thrown away in spots that I would never dream of them going. So I was very, very nervous about this. So instead of leaving it somewhere kind of like half put away near my computer area, I went and fully put this away somewhere else where I hope to remember it once this time comes. So just in case a cleaning sweep came through and things were arranged in a different way than I would have anticipated.
Yeah. I took this at 12:09 on Friday. So after midnight on Friday. This is perfect. Right? We've been talking about this the past 2 weeks. This midnight. Yeah. So
oh yeah, right, exactly. Midnight.
12:09 a.m. on Friday.
On Saturday. Oh, on Friday.
On Friday morning.
Okay.
Yeah, PogChamp redemption delayed to 1/15/24 at the latest. Working to get this ready for next week. Redeem soon. Apologies for the delay.
All right.
Yeah, I just once again, I hate to give you credit, and you've said this. I think it's the biggest issue with one of the biggest issues, other than the rugs, like with the Web3 space, is not meeting your dates that you put out. Like,
yeah,
you're the one that put out, but I mean, if and like you said, you should put it out when you can already put it out. You give the date,
right? Exactly.
Like it can go out anytime, and you could, and that's a good thing, because if you can put it out, and you say, "Hey, I can put this out the 23rd, but really I can do it the 16th,"
or
and
right
then
now.
You could wait, or now, and you could wait, and so now people are waiting. And then all of a sudden, people go like, "Oh, it came early," like,
right?
All of a sudden, you delivered ahead of time,
right? No one's doing that. It's crazy.
No, everyone
missed opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they do that, but I will say though, all the deadlines they missed, they did hit, and what I mean. So for the case of not making the deadlines that they put out, they have made them all, unlike Dorks, unlike Replay, unlike any of them. So they got that going for them. But interesting I can't wait till that thing gets on the market though. Where we get this NFT. I think that's going to be going to be cool.
I'm looking forward to that reveal. Absolutely.
Yep. Definitely.
And you also had mentioned that there was a decent Pogger rate this week. I hadn't looked.
Oh my God.
I did see that like Solana obviously blew up in price.
Well, you mean blew down in price?
Well, originally the last time I had looked, Solana had gone way up quickly.
Right.
And it basically corresponded to the amount of Solana needed to get Pogger went down, and it was about the same US dollar buy-in as it was previously, but it was way less Solana that you needed to get there. Yeah. So I'm assuming now Solana's gone down and the Pogger rate hasn't climbed appropriately. It's stayed down there. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I bought. I think I sent you a screenshot. I bought 2 nights in a row. I bought basically 2 Solana. Well, 1.87 Solana. I got 1,000 for Pogger coin. 1.87 Solana,
which is times 40.
Times 40. So I mean, at a 2 cents valuation, that's what, $800, right? 1,000 times 40, and that's the minimum multiplier.
Yeah, sounds right.
Or whatever. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's a question for Kyler too. Because how is that going to work with
Wait, Kyler too? Who's Kyler 1?
Oh, no, Kyler also. Sorry.
Oh, Kyler also.
About if you already have the Pogger coin, are you only going to get the fourth of what you have in the Pog coin? Or are you going to get it all? Do you know what I mean? Because the people that take part in the sale, private and the public.
I believe that you get a quarter. I think it was quarterly. But now my question on top of that is, what about what you've earned? So, obviously if you buy in the private sale, you buy a set amount, right? Mm-hmm. So that's easy enough to split into quarters, 1, 2, 3, 4. But now earning via staking, does the staking continues after the first drop, right? So I don't know. I guess maybe that is a question for Kyler.
Yeah, and I'm sure he has an answer for that. But yeah, maybe we can reach out to him and we can report that back next week. But that's a fair question, though, right? I think it is.
Yeah.
So I just look at it that I'm going to get a fourth of whatever I have up front.
That's my guess too.
Drop. And I would assume you would turn the fourth. You'd have that, and you only get a fourth of it, and then. You'd only get a fourth of it, and then they'd collect that, do a transaction and send that Pogger coin in.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, I think he said it was supposed to be available on their platform that you'd be able to. So, okay, I'm not sure. We'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I don't know.
I'm not going to keep anyone any longer.
This is crazy. I can't believe we went an hour on this. We really nothing. But
he said right before the show, I don't know. We got nothing. We got nothing. I think you would have been happy with 20 minutes.
Listen, dude, time just flies when we chat. So it's cool. But
yeah.
Hey, don't know if anybody else liked it, but as always, Mags, I appreciate your time. And yeah, we will see you guys on the boards.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter @JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Pam's Day Spa.